Hello, hello. I've arrived. Hold on, let me adjust my mic a little bit here. Hello. Hello. Yes, how's everybody doing today? I hope you are all doing well. It is time for some more Tales of Arise. I was thinking about getting back to The Legend of Zelda, but that would require me to move my laptop and all the other components on my desk, which I don't want to do right now. So, we will continue Tales of Arise. Also, I wanted to play Tales of Arise. I will be honest, that is the larger portion of it. But yes. So, let's see, what else is there to say? I suppose at this point, I don't know precisely what next week's schedule is going to look like. I would assume we're going to be back to the usual collabs on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so we won't be playing Tales of Arise those days. As for what we will be doing those days, I suppose I know for sure what we're going to be doing on Thursday if we do the usual plans stream on Thursday, and that will be playing Valhalla. But, I don't know precisely what we're going to be doing on Thursday. So, let's see, what else is there to say? Yeah, I will be planning on doing at least one non-collab stream next week. Most likely that will end up being The Legend of Zelda, because we ended up playing Tales of Arise twice this week. Anything else to be said? I would definitely like to play both The Legend of Zelda and Tales of Arise each week, ideally. So I will probably try to make time for that in my schedule. Let me adjust some things here. But yeah, I noted that my mic volume was my sound quality seemed a little bit different from usual in the VOD from last stream, and I'm not quite sure why that is. It might be that I had my microphone in a slightly different position than usual, or I wasn't as close to it or something like that, which is possible. I usually don't play on controller, so I was probably adopting a somewhat different posture than I usually do for my typical streams. Let's see, anything else to update? Oh yeah, for some reason, the VOD for last, I was gonna say last week, for earlier this week, the previous Tales of Arise stream, took a long time to upload for some reason. It took almost like 24 hours. I don't know, hard to estimate, because I don't remember precisely when I started uploading it. But it wasn't done until late this morning, and I started it, shortly before I went to work yesterday. So yeah, so that was a pretty good while. Yeah, and I have no idea why this is. That never happened. It only took it took about 24 hours to upload that video, and uploading 10 or 11 or 12 or however many VODs I did the last time I uploaded a big batch of them only took 40 hours. So, or, roughly that. Possibly even less, who knows. But, yeah, it's a bit strange. Well, I guess, let's see. Anything else to be said? So, oh yeah, I did also notice that the opening to this game, is copyrighted. So I did get not a strike, but I did get, that video cannot be monetized, which is not a great loss for me, because none of my YouTube videos can be monetized anyway, I don't think. I don't believe that I don't know what the qualifications for being eligible for monetization on YouTube are, but I'm pretty sure that I don't meet them, if for no other reason than because I haven't done any, paperwork for YouTube to allow them to send me money. But yes, so, I think that should clear us up. Again, I basically don't know what next week holds. Most likely, let's see, I know I'm not working, or no. Oh yes, I definitely am working next Saturday, actually. I was going to say that I know that I'm not, but I Now that I think about it, I know for sure that I am. I know for sure that I am because I'm not working this Saturday, among other reasons, but yes. So that should mean that I will have Monday free, as I understand it, so I could stream on Monday, possibly. I'll figure this out on my own. I don't need to spend time here. It is time for game, not time for thinking about game. Or rather, not time for thinking about game, really. I like to think that I think about games when I play them here, but I suppose that remains to be seen. Depends on the game, I suppose. Alright, and let's see if this works just as smoothly this time as it did last time. Alright, everything looks good. Are we good? We look good. That's the song that I can't play. Alright, looks like we're good. Alright. Yeah, so that should be everything that we need. I have a few saves that are a little bit further ahead than we were, because I went back to capture some screenshots for potential thumbnails for the last VOD. I ended up going through the whole tutorial again just to see the cutscene where you first see the blazing blade in action, only to realize that I can just watch cutscenes again whenever I want to, because that's a feature that this game has. Well, not whenever I want to, but when I'm camping. Interesting that it's not a thing that's allowed in an inn. Yes, you can't think too much about your past in a hotel, I suppose. So yeah, I did also find the graphics option for this game. So I turned the texture resolution up. I didn't see any, I guess sort of the biggest nitpick I would have with the graphics of this game from having played it last time, where there's a fair amount of pop-in a lot of places. I didn't see any option that would seem to imply any ability to fix that, but I did turn up the texture scaling, so things might look a little bit nicer when they do show up. Alright, let's get down to business. Sounds like a plan. That's it. Solidarity. That guy. We need to stick with each other. Check with that guy. Yes, also, notably tonight, I am not drinking water. I am drinking cranberry pomegranate juice. Yes, the water at my abode has been befouled, by which I mean, I have a water filter, because the water in the town that I live in is notably bad. Like, one time, we called a plumber into work, because, we had a water fountain that was having issues, like it was producing some pretty nasty water. And, pardon me, I'm in the middle of a discussion here. But yes, so we called a plumber to our place of business, and they basically stated, like, yeah. Alright, hold on. But yes, they basically stated, like, as soon as they knew where we were from, they knew what the issue was going to be, basically. Because the water here is remarkably bad. So, I got a water filter. I've had the water filter for before I lived here, actually. I bought it in a clearance sale some years back, and I just never had reason to use it until I moved here. And basically, I just forgot to buy new filters. I thought I had filters, but I didn't. And so I am sadly without good water. All right, let's talk to this guy. Nath sent us. He said he heard you might be a little short-handed. You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That a Bright Eyes with you? Sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. Whatever. Name's Dyron. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge? Well, we all already have our own beds. You don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is for. Give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best. Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Xeon mine. Mines? Is that really a good idea after the Renan snuffed the place out? Those are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the Sandinus ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to the lodge. Well, I guess what he said. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to, as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Supply procurement. Ooh. Talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards. You can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives from the activity records. I would assume that this diamond shape is probably, or actually, it might be the star, actually. Or wait. No, the star is leading us back to Dyran. Do you have more that you need to say? Oh, no. Or at least you don't have anything more that you need to say that you haven't already said. So, I will follow my instincts and assume that this icon is leading us to the proper location. I'm always sort of conflicted. I kind of want to read those little lore entries in the loading screens. Ooh, a small chunk of iron harvestable while mining. As material, it's useless, but it can be sold for a small price. Interesting that we live in a world where iron is useless. Perhaps it is in too small a quantity to be used, but you would assume that you could, collect it. Oh, this is kind of fun. Cute seeing these little guys following after me. But anyway, let's get on with our questing. Enjoy the view a little bit more. This is a very nice looking game. Soundtrack's pretty good too. We've only heard a relatively small amount of it thus far. Oh dear. You all look like you've seen better days. Oh dear. Sure am. Dyron, okay. We won't let your sacrifices go to waste. Will do. Probably it has something to do with one of them. Hmm. Understood. Alright. Looks like we're in the clear here. Actually, hold on. Let me check. Where do I check? Hold on. Maybe I should have paid more attention to the instructions. Wouldn't be there. Activity records. Here we go. Oh, this reminds me, seeing how it's saying, also these all have, unique descriptions. That's nice. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily take the time to read them out, but, you know. But yeah. So yeah, I was reminded, I sort of, last time, I sort of remarked after Shion, expressed her displeasure with the idea of changing into a different set of clothing. And I sort of, I don't know, I was kind of dismissive about it at the time, but I realize now, sort of by the way she said it and what she said, that sort of she's, I don't know, considers her outfit to be a part of her heritage, and I can respect that. And I don't know, this feels like I'm making an apology to a fictional character for making a single vaguely dismissive comment about a comment that they made, but you know, my apologies, I suppose. Anyway, is this? Hold on. Okay, yes. That wasn't the quest that I was looking into, it was the other one. Is this? Oh. Alright, so, it seems that there's no fall damage. I'm glad we figured that out. Ah, and there's swimming even. That's a bit rare. Cart. Nice. Oh, and I'm wet. I'm shiny. Interesting. Sage. Ah, max HP. Interesting. Is that a permanent thing, or is that just a temporary buff, I wonder? All this moisture cannot be good for my already rusty sword, but I guess we'll probably get a new sword not too far from here. It's kind of nice to have a beverage with flavor to it. Or, I suppose, a beverage in general, because usually I have water. And the dictionary definition of the word beverage explicitly excludes water. A beverage is a drink that is not water. At least in the dictionaries that I have checked. And believe me, I have checked this. Yeah. Oh, I see that I'm only just now noticing the little squares on the minimap, denoting presumably the enemy locations. I also saw some... I was trying to open up a larger map here, but I don't know that I have that ability. Oh yeah, also I learned that I can run when I was going through the tutorial again earlier. There's a run button, And you can also press down on the control stick to toggle running, which is nice. But I suppose we should run a little bit more, save some time. Alright, we've retrieved what we could. So nobody made it, huh? I'm sorry. If we'd arrived just a little sooner, we could have... Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but it's the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Hey, when's Daddy coming home? Oh no, that's a guy's kid. Not yet, sweetie. Your dad's gone away for a while, and... Don't lie to me. He's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy warned me this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. So, I... This isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. Let's report back to Nathan, then get ready to fight. Oh. Skills? Oh. Alright. Counter Edge. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. Ooh. Titles. As you fulfill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. You can view unlocked requirements from the skill panel. Alright. You can spend skill points, SP, to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. The skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing right on the directional pad. If there's a skill you want to learn, but you don't have the SP for it yet, highlight it in the skill panel and press square. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify you once you have enough SP to finally unlock it. Alright. Yeah, we've got a fair amount of skill points on both of our characters here. Can we zoom in a little bit? I kind of want to... Yes, there we go. I was going to say, I want to take a closer look at it. I guess not that it matters, the text is the same size and whatnot, but, you know, icons. Interesting. So yeah, so there... okay, so that's for Iron Mask, that's for... Okay. So getting this title has given us defense. And then, yes, so it has a number of skills associated with it. And this is just our default, I suppose. And which does still have bonuses associated with it, interestingly enough. And then, yes, so Shion has just the one title currently. Alright. Iron Mask. A masked slave with neither memories nor name. Yet, somehow, he knows the ways of the sword. Rebellious spark. Every flame of revolution begins with a spark, carrying with it the hopes and dreams of the oppressed as the fire becomes a blaze. And escape artist. A Renin on the run from her own kind, she repels her pursuers with a rifle and astral art in pursuit of her ultimate goal. Interesting. Oh, we should get more skills on Shion, because she doesn't have very many at this point, I don't think. Or I suppose this is an art, not a skill. Alright. Gun, strike, astral art. Okay. Why not? Well, I can't afford both of these, so maybe I should have put some thought into it, but, it is what it is. And I suppose since, let's get a skill from... Okay, oh no, Ah, so that comes with it. Alright, so it seems that, yeah, okay, if it's got a star next to it, that's one that you have already, and if it's golden. Okay. Dodge in midair, that could be useful. That's another launcher ability. It uses 2 of the arts gauge, though. Let's go with another. Let's just get another skill for both of our characters here. Okay. Alright. Okay. A lot of affirmatives there, but yes. Alright. Nath is inside, looks like. In a different building. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's more, more quests. Let's get some more side quests. You must have gone through the sand in this ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoogle still out there? Big guy. Looks like an insect with wings. Has scythes for arms. Oh, believe me, he's there. There wasn't much we could do about that, I'm afraid. Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see it get its comeuppance one of these days. Especially since the people that deliver that comeuppance are going to enjoy a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah? Alright, don't get too many bright ideas, Iron Mask. In an alternate universe, you died to that thing. Ah, hello, Altariana. Thank you for the, yeah. Thanks for thank you. Hello. How are you doing today, Alt? It's good to see you. Trying to be too formal there, and I, didn't succeed. Hello. Good. Yep, Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy the materials can contain. Drinking, comma, eating pizza, and cake. Okay. Drinking pizza and cake. But yes. Can you tell that I haven't streamed on my own, very much in recent days? We could use them to make a new weapon and stand up to the Rena a bit better, even with our astral art handicap. The odds tray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. And it's good to be here as well. But something that big is bound to be beyond my capabilities. If only there was a good way to beat it. Yeah, we're really not strong enough. I have proven that. But as soon as I am strong enough, we will destroy it. I hate to turn you down, but I think something like that would be too much to handle right now. I understand. I don't want you folks to do anything you don't feel comfortable with. I mean, I guess we might as well accept just for the sake of having the subquest, but we definitely cannot complete it currently. Yep. I don't see the harm in us checking it out. Do you hear what you're saying? You've got enough to worry about as it is without inviting even more danger. Your Renan pal's right. I know you're strong, but I think even this Zoogle might be beyond you. It's not like I need you guys to take it down for us right away, but how should I put it? If anybody has a shot at it, I think it'll be you guys eventually. Once you feel like you're up to the challenge, that is. When you are, would you be willing to give it a shot? And bring other people along with you to help, of course. Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. Alright. I like that the quest had unique turning down dialogue. That's a neat touch. Yeah, I wonder, is there some way that I can view a bigger map? Oh, hold on. Yes. But the bigger map doesn't seem to have any side quests on it. Perhaps it simply doesn't say. Or perhaps it simply does not, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have the icon for the side quest that we accepted. But that doesn't necessarily mean that there aren't... oh, okay. So that diamond-shaped icon is not the icon for go here to achieve your next objective. That diamond-shaped icon is the icon for this is a transition area. Okay. We're learning the UI also. Oh no, hold on. I thought I would have to do something here, but no, we're good. I already did that. Hey, Nath. It was a rough scene. For sure. Of course. Unless... Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oops. Oh. Didn't mean to skip the dialogue. Oh well. Hmm. Somewhat. That makes some sense. I mean, it's your technology and you're on our side, so there we go. So now I've just skipped some incidental dialogue, unfortunately. It occurs to me that I wasn't paying attention to which gate that Nath had pointed out to us. Is this... Let's see. Okay, so that's... Oh, the mantis specifically is on the map. Interesting. Oh! Okay, so that's why it wasn't showing me the icons. I was on the wrong map. That leads elsewhere. This also leads elsewhere. But I don't recall which of these elsewheres is the elsewhere that is relevant to us, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just pick a direction and go. And either the game will let us go or it won't. Hi. Once you get out into the wastes up ahead, all you'll find are plenty of ruins and even more stray Zoogles looking for a bite to eat. Since there's no gate to block them, we have to keep people posted here to make sure that none of them get in and cause any trouble. I think I don't know if that's information that we've read out before, but it's information that we know. Yep, we were just warned about that. I'm glad to see you're paying attention, Iron Mask. You should always assume there's Zoogles anywhere you go. It's one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team, after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So, when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around me. What? Why do I have to do all the... In exchange, when you call for me, I'll promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you, too. Sound fair? Yeah, alright. If you don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. So make sure to do it often, got it? Looks like the enemy spotted us. Time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Alright, wolves. Alright, boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. Once the boost gauge is full, press the corresponding directional pad direction to execute. These moves can be followed up with more attacks afterwards, and also restore at arts gauge when used. Although the boost gauge builds up automatically over time, it can be filled up faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies as well. Iron Blade, or Iron Mask's boost attack, Iron Blade, initiates a brute force swing attack that can down almost any enemy, used to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks. Tutorial start. Ideally. Oh. Oh. Alright, for a second there I was a little bit worried that I was just going to whiff entirely. Alright. Alright. Shion's boost attack, Wing Clip. Fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Shion's rifle. Effective on aerial enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them. Ah, there's a flying creature here now. Ooh, nice. Oops. Nice, nice. Alright. Boost attacks. Teaming up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different numbers work better against different enemy types, or different members, rather. Different members work better against different enemy types, so don't be afraid to mix and match and to maintain the upper hand in battle. Alright, so yeah, so that is a two-hit strike, but you won't, it doesn't track super aggressively. It doesn't track super aggressively. Oops. There we go. Alright, alright. Whoops. I guess probably I've been using Rising Wyvern to try and knock this enemy into the air, but I think maybe that's not necessary, considering that it's already flying. Maybe I can just hit it normally. Looks like you got the hang of it, but don't let it go to your head. Those are the easy ones. I know. Hmm. Sounds like a plan. Ooh, I like the shadows. Oop, pardon me, I'll be out of your way in a little bit here, wolves. If you'll not bother me, thank you. Potato, nice. Vegetable whose underground stalks can be eaten. The sprouts it forms are toxic and must be removed before being consumed. There are even more potatoes here now. And more wheat, nice. This is probably not at all where we need to go, but you know. Might as well collect some more materials. Oh. Ow. Ooh, that bee hit pretty hard, huh? Oh wait, hold on, that's the wrong enemy. Please. Oh. Alright, oh. Well, don't do that. There we go. Understandable. There we go. We're kind of getting a handle on combos. There we go. Whoops. Nice. annihilated that bee. We are losing a little bit of our cure points, though, so I should be a bit more careful. Of course, we're probably not late enough into the game that we really need to concern ourselves too much with rationing out our cure points. I'll probably make it okay to the next camp. Apple gel, nice. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Oh dear. That's no good. Oh dear. Alright, let's die a little bit less. I mean, Shion is, not to diminish the compliment, but Shion is the only gun user you've seen in your life as far as I'm aware. Alright, Shion is getting a little bit beaten up. That's unfortunate. I should probably do something about that. Whoops. Oh, Shion's really getting beaten up. Oh dear. Whoops. Nice. Oops. Well, that was probably unnecessary. Alright. We're doing alright, though. Oops. Alright, not bad. Ooh, oh, that's a big guy. Oh, yeah, that's one of the golem-y types that we avoided earlier. Well, looks like we're fighting some bees. Is that directed at me or the bees? Oop. Whoops. Yeah, the bees are a little bit small, so they're a bit hard to hit with some of my skills, namely Rising Wyvern. Yeah, it's got a bit of a narrow hitbox on it, so I should keep that in mind. Oh, I just realized I forgot to equip my other art, didn't I? Whoop. Whoops. Nice. Whoops. Ah, I should have used Mirage. Alright. Good pummeling. Whoops. There we go. Alright. Alright. A lot of weed out here. A lot of bees out here. Where are we going? Hold on. Alright, so we're in Iglia Waste right now, which I think is where we need to be. I'm pretty sure it's where we need to be. I hope it's where we need to be. There's something over there. Okay, so this is Olzebek. So we came up here, and we went over here. So I don't know if the icons are added on the map when you get within a certain distance. Well, it probably wouldn't be within a certain distance. It might be when you collect a thing, it gets added onto the map, with some exceptions like these ladders, which I only used one ladder, or one set of vines, I should say. And I definitely haven't rested at a camp yet. Oops. Alright, I would like to stay on this map if you would be so kind as to allow me. It will not be so kind as to allow me, unfortunately. Alright, well, more bees. Whoops. Alright, once again, I need to keep in mind that the tracking in this game is not super aggressive. Mirage is pretty effective, huh? Though I should remember that I need to, for optimal combo strings, I need to hit things before I use Mirage on. That's sort of a combo ender. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Whoops. Good, good. Whoops. Oh dear. Alright, complete whiff. Alright, double hit. Nice, nice. We're getting there, we're getting there. Interesting little structures here. That's a guy that's going to pop out of the ground and attack me if I get too close, so let's not get too close and get attacked, huh? Carp, nice. Pardon me. I don't mean to intrude. Let's do a little bit more exploring before we make it to the end of our route here. Is that one down there a little bit smaller than this one up here? Seems like it might be. Oh dear. Let's see, we've got some ore over here. Some non-burning ore. These wolves are probably fast enough to catch up to us, huh? Or maybe not. No, I'm actually quite faster than them, apparently. Oops. Right, I don't know. I don't know why I keep expecting to be able to jump up onto a ladder and climb it, when that is not a ability that we have ever demonstrated. For whatever reason, I guess it just seems intuitive, I suppose. Hopefully we can do something with all this wheat at some point. Instead of just carrying around various grains. Oh, bees. Whoops. Whoops. Alright. There we go. Break. Enemies don't remain broken for very long. Alright. So it seems like they might only stay broken for as long as it says break on their little indicator there. Which is fair, I suppose. Whoops. Alright, don't get too excited. There we go. We sure did. We are dipping below half of our cure points, but we're pretty close to our next camp, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Another structure over here. We definitely can't jump over to that, and it seems that we can't jump up the fence either. Insurmountable bushes. Oh, look at that. This could make a good thumbnail. I wonder if Shion will have any more biting words for us if we just sort of sit around for too long. No, she's feeling a little bit more patient today, it seems like. Yeah, I Iron Mask's little idle animation there pretty interesting. It looked to me like he was checking himself for wounds or something like that, which would make sense given his situation. So yeah, that fellow is yay big. And this fellow is roughly as big. Doesn't seem to be much of a difference, if any. Oh, oh, hungry. Well, that's not a good thing. Hmm. You've got some gel, I guess. Oh, nice. Cool. Mm-hmm. Well, it's time to learn. Oh, well, I was hoping you would be able to teach us, but oh well. We're just gonna see what happens here, I suppose. Sit. Staring at me for. What are you staring at me for? Her eyes closed. I do have blue thrown in somewhere. You've got blue thrown in like all over the place. You've always had blue, in fact. Do you wish us more blue? I suppose so. Ah, okay. At camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points and general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effects. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and their duration will vary. Pardon. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your overall goals and the party's overall status. Alright, so you've got porridge. That's it. Fair enough. Hmm. Favorite meal effect. Consume double ingredients for plus 90% to cooking. A gentle dish made by simply boiling wheat in water. Though sure to keep one full, there's hardly any flavor to speak of. Defense up tea. Alright. I don't know what the number T would imply. Oh, 5%. Okay. You guys. All one of you guys. Alright, we've got 19 minutes of 5% extra defense. You do what you gotta do, you know. That fills me with great sorrow, Iron Mask. It is a little bit rude. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting theory. Fair enough. Oh, cooking. Shion, speedy chef. All right. So she has learned through the power of cooking one bowl of porridge how to counter and evade, or how to counter when evading, rather. Toxicity. That's not a good skill to. That's not a good skill to pick up from cooking. Oh dear. Yeah. Poisonous water bubbles that can inflict poison status on enemies. Interesting. Increased ailment rate, increased near-death attack, and elemental attack. Fair enough. He's already got another such skill. It's interesting that she sort of seems to be. These would seem to suggest that she can be built towards a. Fair enough. She could be built towards a sort of I suppose almost like a Danger Mario type of play style. Especially so since she's the healer. Mm-hmm. It would seem so. Mm-hmm. I mean, we're not all, not all Danons here. Fair enough. Oh, well, I heard the music kick off there, and I thought, I don't know, it's the initial like drum beat almost sounded like someone. I mean, I was going to ask if Iron Mask was not familiar with glass, but I realized that he probably hasn't seen a whole lot over in the mines. Hmm. Bring their Zoogle to work day, perhaps? Alright, let's fight these fellows, I suppose. Might as well. Alright, what did we just say about not letting your guard down? Whoops. Alright. So we've got a hit with, I guess not necessarily both hits of Rising Wyvern, but we do need to hit with the second one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There's something squeaking up there. Ooh, mushrooms. Oh, hold on. I like these little conversations. Oh, absolutely not. Hmm. That makes a terrible sense. She's already alluded to this, but hmm. The classic trope. Nice. I'm not quite sure where you've been keeping all this porridge during the middle of these fights, but you do you, I suppose. Oop- Oops, nope. Got a little too excited there again and hit Mirage too quickly. Yep. Oops. Alright. There we go. Oh! Oh, well, I guess he was unbroken by that point, unfortunately. Okay, so the other bee is down. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, we're getting the hang of things. Can we cross this in some way? Yes, we can. Nice. Hmm. Is there something making noise? It might be downstairs, actually. I guess there's some armadillos down there, so yeah, that would make sense. Oh, there's also armadillos up here. Ah, 4. Iron chunk. Is that... I was gonna say, is that the same iron chunk that we've been getting? I don't know why it would be a different iron chunk, but... Man, I thought the iron we were collecting previously had a different name for whatever reason. Oh, you can view the different levels separately. That's interesting. Oh, and there's something over here. Yep, there. Gotta look fresh. You know. Perhaps that's a bit of a uncommon experience for you, I suppose. More concerned with being alive than with being stylish. And you know what? That's fair. I really do need to remember to equip Iron Mask with the skill that I got for him one of these days. Nice. In fact, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, let's just do that now. Alright, Sonic Thrust. Thrust followed by a sweep attack. So I should keep in mind that this attack will, at least the first strike of it, will probably also have a relatively narrow point of contact. This looks like something interesting. Oh, it looks like an elevator, actually. Elevators are quite interesting. I don't know that how much we are interested in orange gel that's been around for so very long. Alright, armadillos. Alright, let's see what Sonic Thrust is like. Yep, narrow point of contact that I missed pretty soundly. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, break. Oop. That one's gonna come at us. Oh, well, I really don't appreciate you attacking my friend there, my friend. Nice. Alright. Pretty good amount of healing on first aid, huh? So I guess that's saying that we can drop down there, but I'm interested in using the elevator. Oh, residential quarter. Hmm. Yeah, I'm also noticing I've dropped a relatively large amount of frames here. I mean, less than 1% of frames, I suppose. So maybe it's not, that big of a deal. I guess probably residential quarters would be the place to find clothes. Well, about 300 years by Shion's estimate. Sick. I mean, hey, it's a nice dress. We haven't seen much of it yet, but I feel that it's already pretty nice. Also a nice armored cauldron. Two armored cauldrons, even. Ooh. An old-fashioned rifle found in some Renan ruins. Its beauty belies its rigid strength, allowing it to function even in harsh environments. Noble Scarlet, old-fashioned dress armor made on Lenegus that boasts uninhibited mobility without sacrificing its beautiful, elegant appearance. Scarlet Tiara, an old-fashioned tiara made on Lenegus. Its angular appearance is designed to complement dress armor. Anything else here? I guess we're moving away from where we were. Yeah, nothing else around here, it seems. Nothing else that we can interact with anyway. I suppose we should go see what that field we deactivated was. But yes, the only downside, not for long, the only downside of having a pretty good speed at which things load is that the loading screen messages just kind of aren't there. Or at least we don't get to see them for very long. Oh dear. I suppose we probably could have angled that a little bit better, but whoops. Alright, there we go. That bee's keeping its distance, huh? Oop. As well it should have. It should have kept even further distance, maybe not even being in this fight if it wanted to live. But yeah, we definitely unlocked something. So we should go see that. Ah, here, presumably. I remember there being armadillos behind a locked door in here somewhere. That may have been on the first floor, though, actually, now that I think about it. That looks... Yeah, I think it was over here. Oh. Ooh. Pierce emblem. Emblem that raises penetration. Historically, it was worn not only when confronting armored fighters, but even when storming fortresses. Sounds like a plan. Oops. Alright, apparently we can't collect when we're too near to combat. Oops. Alright, Shion is getting roughed up a little bit over here. I wonder if we have any... Alright, we just learned something. I'm not I'm not sure what I've just learned, but I've just learned something. Hmm. I was gonna say, it seemed like, after I did my jump attack there, once I did Rising Wyvern, art proficiency in Awakening, once a character's art proficiency has reached a certain threshold. Alright. Uh, well, there we go. Each character has 3 art proficiencies. These proficiencies go up as the character uses arts of the corresponding type. Once proficiency reaches a certain level, you can learn new arts by using an art of the same type during combat. Well, I didn't get to see what exactly was on that one message, but it is what it is, I suppose. Chamomile. It's chamomile. Let's see, can we equip? Yes, we can. The penetration, I assume, is the ability to get through defense. Can we see what? No. Skill details. Well, it says it increases penetration, but we don't know what that means necessarily. I feel like it's safe to assume that that means ability to get through armor. But we don't know for sure. I suppose we never took a chance to look too closely at Iron Mask's new fit, as they say. Actually, we can, Ooh, poses, nice. Ooh. This feels like the type of screen that I would spend probably too much time on. So perhaps we should refrain for a little bit. We'll take a look at everybody, cycle through some of their poses. But yeah, I really like the new gun. The new gun looks very cool. Alright, we can't see a whole lot of the new gun, though, unfortunately. Ooh, there we go. So it does have... Oh, I was gonna say, it has, I saw, Shion earlier do a motion, that would suggest the presence of a bolt. A bolt for bolt actioning. I don't know what the word is. I don't know very much about firearms, I must be honest. Also, am I... Oh dear. I've just come to a terrible realization that the audio has not been on this whole time. Well, that's a little bit embarrassing. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, so about this bolt-action firearm. I was going to say that there doesn't appear to actually be a bolt for the bolt-action to... I still don't know what the word I'm looking for is. But, for the process by which a shot is chambered, I think, is what you do when you pull back out the bolt on a bolt-action weapon. I don't know. I was going to say there didn't seem to be a bolt, but this does... It looks a little bit like a bolt, I suppose. There's a space for one. Usually they stick out, to the side a little bit, so you grab onto them. It's interesting that it's a lot smaller than the infantry rifle. It's about the same length, but it's much, the infantry rifle is much chunkier. Also, the infantry rifle doesn't have a sight on it. Unless that is some sort of scope on the top. Yeah, the dress is the same as we've seen before. While simple looking, it nevertheless carries a hint of elegance about it. Anyway, I've spent enough time talking about firearms and not knowing very much about firearms while talking about them. And I've spent more than enough time not having the audio that the game so richly deserves. Alright, I was gonna say, I don't think that there's anything else to see down here, but maybe there's a little bit more than I thought there was. There's certainly more armadillos. Ooh, another chest. Life bottle. Yeah, I was gonna say, have we... Yeah, we've gotten life bottles before. Also, another skit.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nay thought it was a Renan castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Could be both.
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time.
Nice.
They're not mutually exclusive.
The theory that I put forward was
moved to its current location, though.
plausible. Nice.
Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
I mean, it's not useful, you know. Perhaps not tactically useful, given that this place is of no current concern to the Renans, or at least little enough concern that they don't feel any need to reinforce it. We've already gone up that way. Oops. I should probably try to
You picked the wrong fight.
use the cool... Don't do that. I should probably try to use the cool... the thing, you know. You know, the thing? That isn't the thing, incidentally. Nice.
Looks like it could be worth something.
I've forgotten what I was saying, unfortunately. Let's see, what did we got a new art of some sort. Demon Fang. Shockwave that runs along the ground. Alright, so we've got sword strikes and we've got aerial strikes. So those seem to be the different categories that we have right now. Also, we've used I assume that, you know, count out of 100 probably refers to proficiency with a given art. We haven't used Mirage very much, apparently. I'm surprised by that. Anyway. Oh yeah. I forgot that she had a res ability, like, right away. That's nice. Yeah, still no aerial attacks on her. Doesn't have super complex combos. Oh, also... Huh. He's been using Gemini Aqua a fair amount for not having it equipped, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I guess maybe characters who aren't being played don't need to worry about that sort of thing. Oh. Oh? Ah, meals cooked, 8. And aerial enemies down by boost attacks, 20. Interesting. And we don't see any more titles for Iron Mask here. What do we want next, I suppose? What should we aim for? More arts gauge would be nice. But would I don't know, I don't know, I think Oh, I was going to say, I think we want to aim for mid-air evasion, but we can get that already. But yeah, Shion definitely seems to have a very grounded, literally, combat style. You wanna... Oh, actually, yeah, KO prevention probably synergizes pretty well with the increased near-death attack and elemental attack. Very expensive, though. Yeah, let's aim for Shion being a little bit more toxic. She isn't rude enough. We'll bully the Renin lords off this planet. Sit. This cranberry pomegranate juice is really quite nice.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
Ah, fast travel. As you pass campgrounds and other locations, you'll unlock fast travel points. To return to them instantly, open the map list from the area and pick a point. Note, some areas may be inaccessible at certain times in the story. And okay, yes.
I hate camping out.
Well, we don't have to camp out. What I was going to suggest is that we actually fight one of these big, rocky fellows. If for no other reason than I want to see what will happen. I don't necessarily have any reason to believe that they are super strong. Oh yeah, they're not terribly difficult, it seems like. Orange glowing spirit cores to be destroyed after taking a set amount of damage. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, nice. Alright. I guess probably we could have counterattacked there, huh? Oops. Oh dear.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
I will not. Yeah, those fellows hit hard. Auto on off. Okay. Okay, so auto on off would seem to suggest that yes, you can. What skills you have when you're on auto attack and what skills you have when you're not are different, or arts, I should say. Can we? I don't know that I. You know, Shion says don't forget to heal. Ah, okay. I was going to say, don't forget to heal your wounds, but can we heal wounds outside of combat, I was going to say, but yes, we can, definitely, for sure. Yeah, I assume we probably don't have any more recipes, because I haven't seen anything that would suggest that we have any more recipes now. And so yeah, so now that we've discovered that the golems are not a tremendous threat, I feel content with leaving at this point. Oh, I just accidentally pulled up the, this thing. Oh, okay. So we can change who fights by default, and that's separate from who's on the... Yeah, who is on the, in the world. Interesting. I haven't walked around much as Shion recently. Let's see if she has any interesting idle animations. This is the sort of thing that I'm interested in. Idle animations. Shion doesn't seem very pleased. But she often does not, so... No, I noticed that earlier, one of the points where he collected a gel from, was marked on the map, which would seem to suggest that perhaps you can recollect them multiple times. Which is definitely interesting to me, because the item bags, normally something like that in a world would suggest in my mind that such an item is collected once and then not again. But yeah, they're definitely not super shy about giving you items in this game. Alright, we can just drop off the ladders. Nice. I was thinking about seeing and going for some of the... I guess we could have fast traveled. Yes, we should have fast traveled, really.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hey, you're that iron mask that Zephyr brought in, yeah? Can I ask you for a small favor? Sure. What is it?
Yeah.
I appreciate you being so quick to help. Here's the deal. We're running short on food. Okay, granted, it's something of an ongoing problem around here. Soil around here doesn't have much to offer, and our crops are doing worse in it than usual lately. We won't ask you to fetch something crazy, just some wheat and potatoes would help plenty. Oh, we got plenty of those. And over the food, yeah.
How's this?
Would this be enough to tide you over? We found it outside of town.
Huh?
That's exactly what I'm looking for. You sure I can have it? As much as we need fresh food that grows out in the wild, I can't just ask anybody to go pick it, but with all the Zoogles running around. So, don't mind if I go ahead and help myself to what you've got. You were a big help. We couldn't exactly afford to risk stirring up a hornet's nest producing the bright eyes cut and all. With all this extra food now, how we can feed all the kiddos who've had to go hungry of late. Glad to hear it. Just happy to do what I can to help. I might not be able to see your face, but I can tell that you're a good soul. We don't have much to offer you in return, but I can teach you a recipe that's really easy to prepare if you like. If you're talking about one that uses wheat, I already know that.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, how about a potato recipe? This one's also simple to fix and tastes good. It's a lifesaver if you're real hungry.
Thanks.
Sounds good. We'll give it a shot sometime. Great. You absolutely should. Can't operate in tip-top shape on an empty stomach. Hunger averted. Nice. Steamed potatoes.
Sorry for the side trip.
We got
Sit.
to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Yeah.
Is that why she went along with this?
Well, of course, she's got to learn how to, or we gotta eat a lot of meals so that she can unlock her full power. Eating a lot is what gives you the power to overthrow the Renan lords. That's why they weren't feeding her; they were scared.
Crap.
Zephyr, we've got a huge problem. Something bigger than our attack on Balsif's castle, because I don't have time to worry about anything else, right? Yes, bigger than that. Bright Eyes. They've started massacring folks all over Calaglia.
What?
Must be after our Master Core. Guess the enemy must be getting serious about retrieving it. They must be if they're willing to kill the slaves they need to harvest astral energy. Moscow got hit real bad.
No way!
What? Are you sure about that? Positive. It's the closest town to where we attacked them earlier. Feel bad for our people there, but them's the breaks.
Damn it!
Oh dear. Alright, Iron
Just
Mask
where do you
has
think you're going?
You
already
know where-
decided.
Moscow.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Fair enough. Ah, fast travel point. Right. Do we want to have a snack before we head over to Moscow, I wonder? Also, I probably should have... Oh wait, no, it's the area list. And that is... Oh, new idle animation. Nice. One of these... Okay, there we go. Wait. Yes. Wait. Alright, which... I've done it before. I should not have this much trouble finding... There we go, map list. Okay. Alright, so... Wait, are we... I guess the flag would imply that we are in Kurd Garrison. Is that where we need to be? Alright, hold on. Where are we? Okay, so yes, we are... Okay, so yes, we're in Kurd Garrison, and that leads us to Moscow. This leads us elsewhere, but I guess we don't have time for that, probably. That's an elevator, interestingly enough. Anyway. Alright, elevator is offline. Won't be able to raid them
There are
later.
fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Moscow.
Doc, Cole, everyone please be safe.
Well, I suppose we'll help ourselves to some of their supplies in the meantime.
What could this be?
Gall. You know, I kind of feel bad about dilly-dallying, but let's just get on our way. Oh, there's some soldiers. Didn't notice us, though, thankfully. Alright, let's make our way in.
Now you'll learn. Mess with my friends, will you? You just crossed the wrong line!
Alright. No hesitation. Oh dear. No hesitation in attacking Shion either.
I won't show you any mercy! Mirage! It's over!
Oops.
You picked the wrong
Whoops.
fight!
There we go.
This one's mine!
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
By the power of water!
Demon Fire!
Nice, nice, nice.
Hey, hang in there! Hey!
Oh dear.
Damn it!
Well, it's time to put on my game face. Can't let these folks go. We cannot allow this. I don't know anything, really. Please don't kill me, I beg you. Maybe being a Renin around them is maybe not the best choice, but...
Please, don't hurt the children.
Oh, there's Doc.
Damn it, I can't reach them in time!
Get back, Cole.
Doc! Cole! Stop! Not if I can help it!
Oops. Dodged directly into the
It's over!
into that attack, unfortunately.
Right in it!
They really don't give up, do they?
Take this! You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
Alright.
You're mine! You're finished! Here I come! It's over! Mirage!
Alright. Alright, we're handling this.
Rising Wyvern! No escape! Here I come! Die!
Nice.
Are
Alright.
you all right? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Whoop. Things are a little bit better now, so we can calm down a bit.
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now. Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this lucky?
It could have been worse.
This is how things go when you're a Danin slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're saying, Doc? You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But that's...
We're gonna put an end to this.
I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renan's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword.
Sure have.
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger, but...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. It's because of you that we're still alive right now. If there's a way through this for all of us, then I'll put my trust in you to find it.
Thank you, Doc.
Doc, thank you.
Now, remember what you said, and don't ever abandon that conviction of yours, all right?
Of course.
Right, I won't.
You've grown so much since we first met, and you've met some good people, too. Maybe you have a chance after all.
That's what it's about. Terrible scene, to be sure. Oh. But that doesn't mean that we can't get a new outfit piece, maybe. Okay, maybe it doesn't mean that we can't do that. It doesn't... Oh, nope, there we go. Monocle. Oh, nice. Few people know how to actually put it on correctly.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, this is kind of a
More of
weird
them around
place.
than I thought.
Why? Why do the Renans have to be so cruel to us? This is something we did? We do something wrong? You know why, Iron Mask? I just don't get it. Well, we've put an end to this at least. We keep our heads down and do as we're told, and this is the thanks we get? They didn't even listen to what we had to say. They just killed them without a second thought. Well, it looks like our work here is done for the time being. Oh. Oh, are you gonna chase us now? Are you any faster than your, Oh! Oh, we've run into a bee.
I won't forgive you!
Leon really doesn't like these bees, huh?
I can only rely on myself. I'm ready!
Okay, I'm sorry for leading you to so many bees.
It's over. You're finished.
Yeah, I realize that some of the in-combat dialogue doesn't have, or really most of the, probably all of the in-combat dialogue really, doesn't have subtitles.
This one's all mine.
So there's a good chance that you all have not been able to hear it for the vast majority of this time, which is unfortunate, and I apologize.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I you.
I certainly won't forget these fellas either. Oops. Oh dear. Alright, Shion, help. Oh.
Try harder. Now, here I come. You're finished.
Oh, I was gonna say, did Shion get knocked out? But no, she's fine. Oh dear. Oh, that's a pretty solid hit. I gotta hand it to you. Well. Okay, so that hit wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Alright. Your eyes to Wyvern. And then follow up in the Mirage. Alright. We're getting a hang of it. Oops. Alright. I think the game does seem to... Yeah, I guess I'm getting... Part of the issue that I'm having with targeting with my skills, I think, is the fact that I expect... Oh. There you go. I expect it to... my attacks to focus on the enemies that I have targeted. Whereas the game does seem to, at least to some degree, prefer... Oh, nice. Yeah, it does seem to a certain degree, prefer... Oh, recipe. Nice.
You think it might be useful? We should try it and see how it turns out.
Sure. Where was I? But yeah, I'm expecting my attacks to prioritize the target that I'm locked onto. But if I'm holding in a direction when I attack, it seems to prioritize the direction I'm holding, which is not less than ideal, but I suppose it makes sense, to be honest. Alright, so we can't get to the garrison from here immediately. Alright, so that chest is... Some of these are green. Most of these are green, in fact. All of these are green. Which may suggest that they are reusable. Let's fast travel over here and see what's on this other side of this here gate. Does fast traveling respawn enemies? I wonder. It does seem to, yes. But yeah, for allowing you to have whoever you want be sort of your representative on the world map, the game does seem to expect you to be playing Iron Mask basically at all times. And to be fair, it doesn't, like, you know, super strongly point out that you can play as other characters.
Our work is done here.
Or you can represent yourself with a different character. This is something else. Oh. Pepper. Nice.
What could this be?
Yeah, I'm always reluctant to try reading the loading screen dialogue.
Looks like this place opens out into the ocean.
Ooh, nice.
It's so much cleaner than what's on the surface. I even see fish swimming around.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Boy, do they look delicious.
What?
Never mind.
Can we fish? We can't fish. This is tragic. Sit. What? We know about this cave now. Oh, hi. Pardon me, armadillos. I am not here for you, necessarily. Though if you make yourselves an annoyance, I may deal with you.
An opponent like this should be easy. Now you'll learn.
Oops. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, yes, do give yourself a healing art, Shion. I apologize for, you know, not being there for you. Physically and emotionally. Oh! Oh dear. Is there... Yes, I can switch. Okay, cool. Okay. So let me actually... I know Iron Mask is dying right now, which is a bit unfortunate. But... it's time to test my theory. Okay, yes. So it does seem to be... specifically... Whoops. Yeah, where you point yourself is more important than who you are locked onto.
I'll bring you back from death to
Oh, okay, so that canceled the skill. I hope.
bring you back from death's abyss. I can't heal you forever.
Okay, okay.
Here I go.
Whoops.
There. Mega ray.
Okay.
Here I go. Mega ray.
Whoops. Alright. Okay. Alright, cool.
Take it. I'm only getting started.
Alright, well, that was unfortunate.
Mega ray. Here I go. I'm only getting started. Here I go.
Oh, I like that her finished attacking animation has her eject a shell from her weapon. So only one,
You're mine.
it would seem. I guess it's glowing, so probably it's magical. Alright, so yeah. So if I want to... Yeah, CP won't be able to cast healing or support arts, restore state of pain, or cancel. Okay.
A hard-won victory.
That was a hard-won victory. Gall. More treasure. Scrap heap. Let's see. There's another wardrobe here, but presumably no dresses in Chion's size. Anyway, I was about to make a point, but I have forgotten it, sadly. So yeah, I guess one thing that I was thinking about remarking on was that Chion's combat style definitely does seem to not be super combo focused. In fact, it is not combo focused at all. Yeah, it's a little bit of extra DPS, but oh.
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
All
You're
right.
not gonna ask what happened?
I think they probably know.
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
I mean, you don't have it. Let's be clear. Chion has it, but she lets you use it sometimes because you're the only person who can realistically do so.
Of course.
Why, though?
Why not?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do.
That's the
So
spirit
when I
you
find
need.
someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, I'm trying to help you as a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
Oh, believe me, he wants this.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes.
Hey, Iron Mask, can I have a minute of your time?
What's wrong?
Hey, Dyron, what do you need? Well, all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? I'm starting to get worried about how your weapon's holding up. I mean, it wasn't in great shape when we got it, and it's probably not in any better shape now. After all, you're about to fight Balsid. You'll need to be prepared for whatever he might throw at you. Luckily, we happen to have a blacksmith here on site. You should see what he's got tempered.
Got it.
Alright, I'll make sure to remember that. Let's go see this blacksmith. I was just about to say that it's a real shame that Chion has gotten a new weapon, but we haven't gotten one for Iron Mask yet, considering the terrible state of disrepair of his current weapon. Let's switch back to Iron Mask for the night. time. Alright, the blacksmith is at the inn. We could also maybe cook while we're here, but I guess we're just about to end, so probably not. The buff will probably persist across if I save and exit and come back, but, you know. Anyway.
Hey.
You the blacksmith here?
Yeah.
Yep, Dyron filled me in. In addition to farm tools, I also make weapons for the Crimson Crows. Knowing it's for you, I just have to help. I'll forge you the best weapon I can manage with the materials I've got. Alright, alright. Crude sword and long sword. You don't have astral crystal grain. Interesting. Combining Zoogle parts, the sword made by combining Zoogle parts. Though hardly a looker with all the monster bits exposed, if nothing else, it's sturdy and easy to use. And longsword. A long sword used by resistance organizations. While it's of middling quality, its simplicity makes it easy to pick up and swing. And we can't craft anything for Shion just yet, because we don't have the materials. That is a nice looking gun, though. Very interesting. The astral crystal grain, stone fragments. I think stone fragments sound like a thing that we would get from the golems. So yeah, the crude and basic weapons are probably the ones that we really want. Oh yeah, we see the stats on these. Okay. Let's get a long sword. Nice. So, what do you think about this? Not bad at all. That's the most you'll get out of me right now. Bring me some more materials and I'll whip you up something grander.
Thanks.
This is plenty enough grand as it is. I never knew Zoogle parts were so versatile. We didn't use any Zoogle parts in creating this, but we did get introduced to the idea of using Zoogle parts to create weapons, so fair enough.
Good.
Thanks. I'm glad to hear it. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Go give the Rena trouble and set us free, okay? That's the plan. Alright. Made back our money on creating that sword too. Nice. I think we got
Is this
skill
something
points
you're
as
into?
Yeah. These ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
well. I like the enthusiasm from Iron Mask, I must say. I'm glad that he's just as excited about getting a cool new sword as I am. Yeah, I guess there's nothing we can give Shion as well. Where's the... oh yeah, skill panel. Oh yeah, we've got a lot of skill points. But yeah, 8 meals cooked. Boost attacks. Can we have like some way to see what title... or I remember seeing something about titles. Maybe... monocle. It looks very silly on Iron Mask, I must say. Not bad on Shion. They match the ears match her hair. The dogtail is not easily distinguishable though. Her hair does sit a bit differently with these two hairstyles, or with and without the tiara. Yeah. What? Oh, you can set presets. That's nice. Wasn't there some ability to see? Yeah, confirm title. Okay, so yeah, so there is a way to see other titles, but like it doesn't tell you what those titles are. Oh, even when the skill panel does give you a suggestion of what the other titles are, the title menu, confirm title option does not. Let's see. How do we cook? Do we just need to talk to... I was going to call him the sleep guy. I guess, yeah, rest, cook before resting, yeah. So yes. So we could probably knock out the, all of Shion's cooking goals, like, right here. Probably. I don't know that we necessarily want to do that. Especially because we'd be wasting a whole lot of resources. Elemental defense up, heal HP after battle. 5%. Okay, so T seems to stand for 5%. I wonder if there's some sort of significance to that. If it's like... I would assume that that's not just like some sort of math thing that I don't know. But there's a lot of math things that I don't know, I suppose. The food looked very appetizing in this game, I must say. Yeah, steamed potatoes. A dish of, true to its name, steamed potatoes. More still has to be done with it before it can truly be considered a proper meal, however. That's a lot of potatoes. A lot of potatoes to make 2 potatoes with. And then a set of mushrooms that have simply been grilled. Highly aromatic, different varieties of mushrooms offer their own unique flavors and textures. The effect plus 15%. I wonder if that's additive or multiplicative. If it's additive, it's quite nice. If it's multiplicative, 1.15 times 5% is not a huge increase, I must say. Yeah, consume double ingredients for plus 90% cooking. I would assume for that to be worth anything at all, to be even remotely economical, it must be additive. Well, no, because that would actually be way stronger. Because yeah, that'd be going from restoring 5% per end of battle to restoring 95% of your HP per end of battle. Potato, yeah. I apologize if this is a bit difficult for you to watch all. But yes, know that we have not consumed any potatoes yet. But yes. So yeah, I guess it must be multiplicative based on the effect that already exists. Or at least it feels like it would be, yeah? Because yeah. Double ingredients for plus 90% is, you know, if it's adding 90% to the, in this case, 5% for a total of, what would that be? That'd be about 4.5%. So 9.5% total. That's, you know, not a massive, yeah, that's good. But, yeah, that is good, in short. But yeah, but if it's, if we're assuming it's adding 90% and to 5% to, increase defense by 95%, that's really, really strong. And I assume that the game isn't just going to let us do that. Because yeah, that would be, like, nearly double defense. But yeah, nearly double defense for 6 weeks, which we have in considerable abundance. Well, I guess we gotta cook something. And we need, Shion needs to cook to unlock more of her skills, so we'll have Shion make this, I suppose.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Nice. Alright, actually, hold on. Hold on, I thought I saw something, and I need to test it out again. But hold on, I'm gonna save real quick. I'm not going to keep as many saves. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna keep as many saves as I kept in the Ni no Kuni run. They won't, the game will not allow me to keep that many saves, so, looks like that's, settled for us. Alright. Oh, hold on. 90% to cooking. So, okay. So yeah, so I was gonna say, I saw the 10 minutes duration on this, and then I saw Shion, when Shion cooked this porridge, when she cooked the porridge, I saw it lasted for 19 minutes, and I didn't immediately recognize that it was only supposed to last for 10 minutes, but I realized that the time was different. It seemed different because the numbers were in green. So maybe, okay, so 90% to cooking plus 90% to cooking seems to suggest that it gives plus 90% to the duration rather than the effect, which is important to know. And this says cooking effect, which is worded very differently. Also, it doesn't double the...
That turned out good, if I do say so myself.
Doesn't double the amount of ingredients you have to use also. Alright, so I didn't see... The duration didn't seem any different. The duration didn't seem any different, so presumably this does increase the effect. Like just the straight effect. And... it doesn't let us see... Or at least I don't see anywhere anything that would seem to suggest what the total effect of our cooking is. So I think I might need to check that at some later time. We're gonna reload because I don't want to waste the hard work that Shion put into cooking that porridge only for Iron Mask to immediately replace the effects of the porridge with the mushroom. But yeah, hold on. Yes, okay, so we do have the fork and knife icon over on the side there. So we do still have the buff, even after we've loaded. So presumably, that will be there the next time I play as well. So that dispels that one fear that I had. But yeah, so with that, I think it's about time we called it a night. Just shuffle things around on here on my limited desk space. So yeah, Tales of Arise remains a good game. I've been enjoying it. I suppose I should probably exit out of it. I've already saved and all that. You can't see that, but you know, it is what I'm doing. Whoop. Yeah, probably shouldn't be able to hear it. Yeah, the intro started playing again. That shouldn't be a huge deal though. But anyway, I was saying something, I'm sure. Oh, right, we're finishing the stream. Right. Alright, so, Tales of Arise remains pretty fun and good. Looking forward to playing some more of it. Though, before we play any more Tales of Arise, I will definitely be playing some more The Legend of Zelda, because I put that off for far too long. But yeah, for a while I was sort of feeling a bit of a funk, I suppose, with regards to The Legend of Zelda. But I spent a little bit of time off stream playing it a bit more to refamiliarize myself with it, and familiarize myself with it more so than I had before. I explored around the overworld a whole lot. Yeah, so that was has sort of renewed my interest somewhat. Oh yeah, one thing that I keep meaning to do but keep forgetting to do is that whenever I listen back to one of my VODs, the BGM always seems a little bit loud. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Alright, there we go. That might be a little bit low now. If you're still here, I would appreciate it if you could let me know what you think. I suppose I probably don't need to turn it down super low, because it's not like it's, you know, very loud. But I would like to very easily and clearly be able to hear myself and anyone else over it. When, again, in the VODs that I've watched, it has a tendency to be just on the sort of the wrong end of loud enough to be clear, I guess, to put it simply. But yes, anyway, all that aside, it is time for a raid, and to raid, you must have a raid target. And we've got quite a few out today, potential target. But I think this time, we're going to go and drop by someone that we mentioned last time, did not take a visit to. We're going to go see the magic number 3, also known as simply 3. Gonna go visit them. And I guess we're gonna do that, yeah. Not much else to be said, I suppose. Yeah, but once again, I don't have any reason to believe at this point that we won't be back to the usual collabs next week. I know that Judo was sick this week, so I guess I haven't checked how Judo is feeling as of today, so I don't know for sure. And even if, I guess, if Judo's not feeling super well today, they might be well enough again by Tuesday, so. But yeah, so anyway, may or may not be doing the usual stream with Alt, Sheps, and Judo on Tuesday. I sure hope so. Yeah, Judo started feeling better, so hopefully Tuesday will be good. Okay. Thank you for the update. But yeah, also, what do you think of the sound level for the BGM, by the way? Since I was checking that. Yeah. So yeah, so also Thursday, I know Sheps was taking this week off of streaming, which is why we didn't have the usual Valhalla collab on Thursday. I don't have any reason to believe that at this point, still hear you fine, so it sounds good. Okay. Because yeah, I did turn it down. So I was mostly concerned. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't too quiet now. But yes. So yeah. Oh yeah, Sheps. The Sheps collab. But yes, I don't have any reason to believe that we won't be doing that next Thursday. So yes, so you can look forward to that next week, hopefully. All things going well. As for the rest of the week, I may also stream on. Again, I don't have work on Monday, so I will have plenty of free time to do that. I won't have work this Saturday, so I guess I could stream this Saturday, but I'm not planning on it currently. I want to get caught up on a bit of, off other business, I suppose. Stream work that isn't, the stream. But yes, so that, what was the point I was making? Yeah, probably not going to stream tomorrow, but I could very well stream on Monday. Might also stream on Wednesday if I'm really feeling it. And, yeah, probably, well, I don't know, I don't have all that much to do, this upcoming Saturday, so, I don't know, I should, make a schedule and stick to it again. Consistency, People like that. I like that, to be honest. It's always a little bit, I don't know, I get a little bit nervous when I don't have a schedule that I'm sticking to, so I should probably get back to having a schedule soon. I suppose I always have had the schedule of collab on Tuesday, and then I always have the schedule of collab on Tuesday and collab on Thursday. But, other streams also. But anyway, I've spent enough time talking about a schedule that I only have the vaguest hints of in my mind at this point. So, let's go ahead and do the raid thing that I said I was going to do, as one does. So, flash raid, the magic number. Alright, we are good to go, it looks like. So, the customary raid message is, as always, we have arrived. I really do need to figure out a comfortable place to put this keyboard of mine one of these days, but today is not that day, I suppose, because we are getting to the end of our business here, and we don't need to spend any more time working on that. So, customary raid message, as always, we have arrived. And I think that should be everything that needs to be said. So, thank you all so much for being here tonight. I hope you have had a fine night. I hope that you will continue to have a fine night every night, and I hope that you will be well until the next time I see you. Thank you all very much, and farewell. Let us get this raid underway.